Tonight's episode of Lucifer started with a murder in plain sight, running right past people and no witnesses that could identify the person. I wish I could say that was fiction. Welcome to the heart of the stories we tell. My name is Rob, and tonight I will be reviewing tonight's episode of Lucifer. And as usual, Lucifer is running around for most of the episode, and there's some really great commentary on humanity, and there's some mystery, and it's a very awesomely made procedural. But you know what? The fact that they've finally stepped up their game and there is some real supernatural threat. I actually worried about Lucifer tonight a couple of times. Now, let's throw up that warning. So once again, it's stop. Spoiler time. So I've had this theory floating since pretty much the first episode of this season, and it's one that I think is all but confirmed tonight. The medical examiner is God. Yeah, okay, look, there's more to it than that. But the fact that God doesn't answer the prayers, the fact that she shows up out of nowhere, the fact that she's not attracted to Lucifer at all, which, yes, we have seen some women that aren't, but for the most part, once he puts on his charms, normally they all fall, unless they have a reason. What's her reason? Well, who knows? But she has a strong faith, and she's trying to introduce him to God. She's trying to get him to have a relationship with God. Kind of like a dad who's saying, hey, come talk to me. I know you're hurting. Then again, I am always wrong, so, take that with a grain of salt. Some of the best parts of tonight's episode are the parts that I have to now imagine are going on after and before we see scenes, because Mazikeen is an awesome bounty hunter, but her and Amenadiel working together was awesome. I think we need more scenes with the two of them together, kind of fighting, but kind of flirting, and kind of working together. Now, we move on to Mom, and I have to say, her plan is starting to make a little more sense in my mind. I think she's out to kill God. I think she's out to try to use that knife to obliterate him, to be honest. So I expect some deep shit, and I promise you that before the end of the season, Mommy's stabbing the forensic examiner with that knife. Now I want to talk about the knife for a minute. Azrael's blade. I understand why the Angel of Death's weapon would obliterate. I understand why, in the hands of a mortal, it would mess with them because of the power. But what it did with Lucifer at the end of the episode? Okay, well, that's a question for you guys. What do you think is happening? Is Lucifer being contaminated, or is Lucifer losing control for another reason? Well, we're going to just have to wait and find out. On a slightly funnier note, but also actually kinda serious, because it's the part I relate to the most, one more question for you. When Detective Dan the douche went at Lucifer, was I the only one that was like, yes, that is the most egregious thing. You might mess with my wife, you might mess with my girlfriend, you might mess with my job, but stop eating my food out of the friggin' fridge at work. Seriously, why do people think that the food in the fridge at work is free for all? Why? Like, every job I've ever worked at, there's been problems. Not even necessarily with my food, but with people's food. Seriously, just respect the labels. So for now, I need you to like, subscribe, and share this video so that we can grow this community, and then join me back here next time as we take a walk through the heart of the stories we tell. Thanks for watching.